Today we are discussing about normal distribution. The continuous probability distribution having the probability density function f of x, which is given by the equation f of x is equal to 1 by sigma into square root of 2 pi into e raised to minus x minus mu whole square divided by 2 times sigma square, where x lies between plus infinity and minus infinity and mu lies between, there is a mean lies between minus infinity to plus infinity, and sigma is greater than 0. It is known as the normal distribution. So it's clear that the function is greater than or equal to 0 and integral varies from minus infinity to plus infinity, that f of x dx is equal to 1. If these two conditions are satisfied, we say that function represents the probability density function. So normal distribution can be derived as a limited case of binomial distribution when n is large. Neither p nor q is very small. Then we can derive for f of x as n tends to infinity and both p and q are equal to 1 by 2 in such case. Now, mean and standard deviation of the normal distribution. Mean formula is given as integral over minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x dx. In the function, we substitute the function for normal distribution. After simplifying by suitable substitutions, we'll get the mean mu as mu only. Means what? We can say that the mean of the normal distribution is equal to mean of the original distribution, that is a given distribution. In the same way, variance we find it as integral over minus infinity to plus infinity x minus mu whole square f of x dx. And after substituting the function and simplifying, we'll get variance as sigma square. Again, for the normal distribution, what we can say, variance, standard distribution both are equal as in the given distribution. And the graph of this probability function f of x is, it is bell shaped, that is the curve is symmetrical about the x-axis, that x represents the mu and is called normal probability curve. The shape of the curve is as below, that is a bell shaped, the shape is like a bell. So along x-axis it is a mu, then the y-axis function. So that x, that is a mu, divides the x line in that given area of this curve in two equal parts. So always the function value is 1, means what? Both the left and right of the x equal to mu is always equal to 0.5. Now standard normal distribution. Standard normal distribution is what? Here we are giving the limits for an interval. So x lies between a, b, that integral over a to b f of x dx. In the case of normal distribution, same function will be same, but x lies between a to b. So call this as equation 1. The integral in the RHS of the equation 1 cannot be evaluated by known methods of integration. So, and if we employ the techniques of numerical integration, that also becomes tedious. For that, we think of some standardization. We can use the substitution method. So here, for probability of x lying between a and b is written as the probability of z, which lies between z1 and z2, that is equal to 1 by square root of 2 pi integral over z1 z2 e raised to minus z square by 2 dz. We call that as equation 2. Means what? We used a substitution method here. We substituted for function f of x as z. So if we denote this function that by capital F of z, 1 by square root of 2 pi e raised to minus z square by 2, this is called as a standard normal probability density function. We can say that the normal probability density function with mu 0 and sigma 1 is the standard normal probability density function, where z is x minus mu by sigma is called standard normal variate, that is S and V, and f of z is called standard normal curve, which is symmetrical about the line z equal to 0. The curve is as follows. Okay. Here the integral in the RHS of equation 2, geometrically it represents the area bounded by the standard normal curve f of z between z1 and z2. Further, in particular, if z1 is 0, this f of z becomes phi of z, that it becomes 1 by root square root of 2 pi integral over 0 to z e raised to minus z square by 2 dz. So this represents the area under the standard normal curve from z equal to 0 to z. The shaded portion represents the area. So total area is 1. So area on either side of the z equal to 0 is 0.5. So we have the tabulated values for area positive for different positive values of z. The standard table is available. Using that we solve practical problems. Before going to solve problems, we'll need some more properties of this probability function, normal probability function, that are first one, integral over minus infinity to plus infinity phi of z dz is equal to 1. Again, integral over minus infinity to 0 and 0 to infinity for phi z dz is equal to 1 by 2. And these results are equivalent, we can write them equivalently. Probability of z between minus infinity to plus infinity is 1. Probability of z from minus infinity to 0 is 1 by 2. From 0 to plus infinity is also 1 by 2. That is nothing but p of z greater than or equal to 0. Also, probability of z between minus infinity to z1 can be written as sum of two probabilities between minus infinity to 0 and 0 to z1. We know that probability of z is when it is less than 0 and lies between minus infinity to 0 is 0.5, and probability of z when it is greater than or equal to lies between 0 and z1 is phi of z1. So probability of z less than z1 is given by 0.5 plus phi of z1. Also, probability of z greater than z2 is probability of z greater than or equal to 0 minus probability of z between 0 to z2. That is 0.5 minus phi of z2. So these are the some basic properties we are going to use while solving the problems. And I have posted the standard probability table, density table, which gives you positive values of z. This is like this. So while solving the problem, just go through this table of normal curve from 0 to z. So in the next video we solve examples.